So the movie opens up on the windswept mountainside. You got a mama bear and a baby bear. These bears are done up like the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. You know, it's like sort of passable, but not in the slightest. You can tell that they're human completely. It's like a really subpar furry suit, but that's what they look like through the whole movie. So the mom bear, that's Salma Hayek. I think we can all agree you want to see Salma Hayek in a bear suit. Like, this is what the American people need at this point to get things turned around. Baby bear, that's played by Daniel Radcliffe. So the beginning of the movie, they're up on this windswept mountainside. She's like showing them how to like forage for berries, you know, eat birds. I don't know, bear things. I don't know what fucking bears do. That's up for you to decide what bears are gonna do. Then, you know, they're doing their thing. All of a sudden, blow! Mama bear down. Camera pans over, there's dad and his human son. The dad, it needs to be somebody who A, could be like a killer, but also has to have a heart of gold, because we're gonna get there. That killer with the heart of gold, Danny Trejo, has to be him, because he's like all excited, he shoots the bear until the cub comes up, and now he realizes, oh man, I just killed this little bear's mom. So he takes that bear in and raises him as his own son, a brother of his other human son, which is played by Elijah Wood. So now we got like a brother buddy comedy starring Elijah Wood and half bear Daniel Radcliffe. Now they're best friends. All like they go to school together, whole 9 yards. Now I know what you're wondering. Isn't Daniel Radcliffe a bear? Shut up. That doesn't matter. You're thinking too much into this. We got Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood, and Daniel Radcliffe is in a shitty bear costume for the entire movie. So anyways, they're best friends. They start getting older. They start doing different things. Like, I'm sure there's going to be like a sports montage, because he's a bear. He's a fucking bear. He's like dominant in every sport, I'm sure. I'm not getting caught up in those details. It's irrelevant. All that matters is about, I don't know, 40 minutes in, they get a tattoo, matching tattoos. Except for it's not completely matching, because one's a bear. Like, I mean, it's going to be different. He's a bear, but it's mostly the same. So the tattoo, they got one dragon head up here, another dragon head down low, like coming up like this, and it wraps around the back of Elijah Wood. It takes up like his whole torso. Now the top dragon, he's playing a flying V guitar and smoking a blunt. The lower dragon is blowing flame up to light that blunt. Now they both get this tattoo. It's really important. The other thing that's super important, the tattoo artist is The Rock, and he's not wearing a shirt. Now I know what you're wondering. Why isn't The Rock wearing a shirt? Because I think he's allergic to shirts. Everything I've seen, The Rock takes his shirt off. I think it's like contractually bound that he can only wear a shirt for like 2 minutes in every movie. It doesn't matter. I think we can all agree he looks much better without a shirt on. Like, I just think that's another thing the American people need, more The Rock shirtless. So anyways, he got this match tattoos, they're buddies, everything's going well, until they go to a bar one night and they both fall in love with the same lady from across the bar. That lady, Matthew McConaughey, at his Dallas Buyers Club weight, but done up sort of like a woman, just not like a lot. Like, there's like no makeup or anything. He just got like long hair and maybe like a dress on. I don't know. But I mean, it needs to be a smoke show that both man and bear would fall in love with. So that's definitely Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey. So anyways, they both fall in love with him and they're both trying to like woo her. She picks the bear. I mean, I think every woman who's watching this right now would definitely choose bear over human male, and I can't blame you. But anyways, so at this point, they become enemies. Elijah Wood is mad because he was in love with Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey, but now Daniel Radcliffe Bear got her. And Daniel Radcliffe's life now gets better. He gets the job at the firm he's been going for. You know, things are going up in his life. You know, he gets the big corner office. Elijah Wood, he's like addicted to drugs. You know, everything's going wrong. He's like loses his apartment. He's on the street. So everything's going well for Daniel Radcliffe. Elijah Wood, his life's going shitty. It doesn't matter. I mean, you fill it in later. We'll figure that out. But here's the thing. Now Daniel Radcliffe is like, hey, I'm gonna propose to this human lady, and he does, and everything's going well. She gets pregnant, so now we got pregnant Matthew McConaughey, you know, walking around, and everything's going well until the day that he gives birth. Boom, human child. Yeah, that's right. She's been cheating on Daniel Radcliffe with Elijah Wood the entire time, and now the cat's out of the bag. And now Daniel Radcliffe is like furious. He wants his revenge. He's like, I gotta take you down. And the entire movie, I forgot to tell you this, but Jason Mantzoukas has been like Daniel Radcliffe's dad, who died before he was born, and he's been like trying to talk to him, be like, he's not your brother and you need to like stand up for yourself. And he's been ignoring it because, I mean, his human life was doing pretty freaking awesome. Like everything was going well. Like, he's got the corner office, he's got the company car. What's there to complain about? But now, like, and here's the other thing, Jason Mantzoukas in a bear costume, like, who doesn't love that? And no one could play a spirit bear better than Jason Mantzoukas. He brings the energy you need. But anyways, back to the movie. So they get up, so they decide they're both wanting revenge because Elijah Wood is mad that he never got the chance to have the good life because Daniel Radcliffe stole his woman. Daniel Radcliffe is mad that, you know, his wife's been cheating on him and they were supposed to be buddies and he killed his dad. You know, whatever, it doesn't matter. So they go back to the same windswept mountainside that, like, his mom was killed at, and that's where they're gonna have combat to see who wins Matthew McConaughey's heart for eternity. So now they're like squaring off. Elijah Wood removes his shirt, and what is there? Boom, third dragon on there. That's the dragon of hate and revenge. And now Daniel Radcliffe is like furious. He's like, I can't believe we were supposed to be buddies and you tainted my tattoo that we came up with together. And at this point, tentacles burst out of Daniel Radcliffe's bear. So now he's like a tentai bear. He's been a tentacle bear the entire time. That's what Jason Mantzoukas was telling us. Like, hey, you're like also like an octopus bear. It's irrelevant, but he's got all these tentacles. And Elijah Wood's like, holy shit, like, dude, you're already a bear. Now you got fucking tentacles. And Daniel Radcliffe's like, no, don't worry. I'm not going to fucking use them. That'd be completely unfair. I just want you to know I could do this because it's been like, I've been able to do this like my entire life. But like now that we're fighting to the death, I thought that maybe I should share this with you because it's just a fucking cool thing I can do. You know, but anyways, so they're going to fight each other. So they're like circling each other like trash talk, you know, fucking fighting, like whatever. And then at the last moment, they both like lunge in for the attack and they both land a mortal blow on the other one. So they both die, leaving Matthew McConaughey a single mother to the baby, who I forgot to mention is played by Danny DeVito, which is going to save a ton of money if you think about it, because having Danny DeVito play the baby, all you gotta do is like shoot his thing at a smaller scale, because you already got the portions of a baby. We don't have to do any makeup or anything. It's just normal Danny DeVito, just smaller than everyone else. I mean, he'll have lines or whatever, it doesn't matter, but you got baby Danny DeVito and single mom Matthew McConaughey at the end. I mean, I guess it's just a lovable rom-com about a boy and his bear brother. What's not to like?